Have you ever wondered why the name baboon or rhesus monkey carries with it uniqueness and strangeness? These are magical creatures from Asia and are currently entering the US, especially in the state of Florida now, where they disappeared from research facilities and began building a large community. If you are excited about this content, please leave number 1 in the invasive baboon comments. Initially only a few dozen were estimated, but their rapid increase has made them popular. And powerful baboons with their thick gray or brown fur along with a prominent red mark on their underbelly create a particularly attractive and powerful image. With an average weight of up to 1725 lb, they are fearsome and dangerous creatures, especially when they feel threatened or when they are searching for food in urban environments. Their ability to attack becomes more apparent than ever, especially when they steal food. Their sharp fangs about an inch long are natural weapons of fear. Baboons typically breed in spring and summer, taking advantage of warm weather to create a new generation each time. They usually bring in 1 to 3 offspring, keeping their community growing at the same time. They are omnivores. Their food includes fruits and small animals, helping them survive and thrive in all environments. They live in large groups, have a clear social organization, and follow the leadership of male baboons, individuals who are highly adaptable to diverse habitats from forest to grasslands and even urban areas. They do not hesitate to invade Florida City, wandering on main roads, causing significant traffic congestion. This congestion not only affects the daily movement of residents, but also delays ongoing public and business projects. In particular, there is a risk of causing serious injury to traffic participants, especially car drivers, when they attack vehicles on the road, possibly for the purpose of finding food or due to their instinct to search for new environment's new school of life. Not only do they stop at causing traffic congestion, they also boldly live on people's rooftops, destroying infrastructure and personal property. They invade homes in search of food, causing significant damage to the local economy. Anxiety spread in the community when the estimated annual damage in Florida reached billions of dollars, including repair and recovery costs. The negative impact on residents' mental health becomes increasingly severe as they not only have to worry about losing safety and food from their residents, but also have to deal with baboons wreaking havoc on food sources across the city. This behavior not only causes economic destruction, but also pollutes water sources and the surrounding environment, creating serious problems for public health and the living environment. To cope with this situation, Florida residents have implemented hunting activities. Hunters, baboon hunting, often choose locations far from residential areas where baboons often appear to conduct effective hunting. Hunters often target the head or neck area to take them down quickly and effectively. They often use means such as bows and arrows with great precision, prepare large amounts of food such as tomatoes, baboon hunting by bow and oranges to attract baboons, and wait in well-covered spots to avoid being spotted. Presently, when the baboons appeared, they proceeded to take them down with precision and efficiency. The bow commonly used for baboon hunting is a compound bow with impressive accuracy and shooting power. At distances of 20 to 30 feet, each hunt can yield 4 to 5 baboons depending on the hunter's skill and weather conditions. The use of bows and arrows is considered an effective measure to control the growth of baboons and protect the natural environment as well as human livelihood. However, the use of bows and arrows also needs to be closely monitored to ensure that it does not negatively affect humans and other animals in the area. The problem of baboon invasion in the state of Florida remains a significant risk, requiring attention and solution from government agencies and environmental organizations. Despite control measures, there are still large areas where baboons can roam freely and cause hardship to communities. To solve this problem, close cooperation between government agencies, the public, and environmental protection organizations is required, in my view. Methods such as sterilization or relocating them to wildlife sanctuaries are more humane and sustainable approaches to solving the problem. Besides minimizing risk to humans, we also need to consider the existence and right of animals, including baboons. Their invasion requires careful consideration of countermeasures while respecting their lives. In goose hunting, freedom goose hunting is seen not only as a means of controlling goose populations, but also as an effective means of protection. Geese often migrate to agricultural areas in search of food. However, they can cause great damage to crops, and agricultural infrastructure research by Purdue University has shown that geese can consume a significant amount of food each day and cause scientific damage to a variety of crop. Studies and estimates from government agencies, including the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, have reinforced the importance of goose hunting in reducing Canada goose populations in the United States. Peak level from 10 million to about 7 million. Ohio State University research in 2014 also showed that goose hunting can reduce crop damage by about 40% depending on the area where American geese migrate. Goose hunting, especially in the South, plays an important role in controlling goose populations and preventing them from damaging crops in specific geographic regions. Goose hunting is not only part of America's historical heritage, but also an integral part of modern rural. Hundreds of years ago, during the colonial period, goose hunting not only provided food for farmers and families, but was also a special survival activity. Today, despite many changes, the purpose and methods of goose hunting remain the same in many agricultural regions of the United States. Many farmers consider goose hunting not only a regular hunting activity, but also a way for them to relax and enjoy themselves. Hunting requires patience and skill. The hunter must clearly understand the behavior of the geese, from choosing the ambush location to skillfully approaching the target when shooting and transporting the geese in particular. The most important part is the safety and respect of animals. Goose hunting is often considered a family activity, creating opportunity for everyone to participate and create memorable memories. In addition, it brings many educational benefits to children, helping them learn about nature and develop hunting skills under adult supervision. If we look at the statistics, we can clearly see the appeal of this activity in different states. For example, Minnesota ranks first in the number of hunters participating in goose hunting each year, with about 100,000. Illinois and Wisconsin are the next two states, with large numbers of geese migrating through the region, attracting approximately 1,800,000 geese each year. Although goose meat is a popular traditional dish in some states, in the goose meat United States, it is not popular with the majority of people. The main reason is because the taste of goose meat is often rich and fatty, not suitable for the general taste of many people. Americans, according to a survey by the American Poultry Association, only about 10% of Americans choose to eat goose meat. Another reason why goose meat is not popular is the issue of pride. Goose meat has a high price, making it a luxury dish, and not everyone can afford it. In addition, a number of other reasons also make goose meat not popular in America. One of them is that people are concerned about the possible high amount of cholesterol in goose meat, especially for those who value health. Additionally, some people may have allergic reactions when consuming goose meat, increasing the risk of eating it. Wolves, an invasive species, have caused numerous issues for both the ecosystem and agriculture. In wolf invasion in Australia, their infestation not only affects wildlife, but also poses a significant risk to important human food supplies such as sheep and cows. Wolves are among the most skilled predators on the planet, and they do not hesitate to attack sheep to seek food. Sheep are often their primary target, especially the young or weak ones. Wolf attacks not only cause physical damage, but also increase tension and anxiety within the livestock industry. An even bigger issue is the impact of wolves on agriculture. Attacks on livestock can result in significant losses for farmers, not only financially but also psychologically. Additionally, it causes disruption within the livestock industry and can lead to economic decline in rural communities. To control the increase in wolf population and minimize damage to the livestock wolf hunting industry, wolf hunting measures have been widely implemented. Hunting groups are often organized to eliminate wolves in areas where they thrive. Although this method may be controversial, it is still seen as an effective measure to keep wolf populations in check and protect farmers' food supply. They live in the context of wolf invasion, implementing control measures is necessary to protect both the ecosystem and Australia's agricultural economy. However, there needs to be careful consideration between protecting wild animal species and safeguarding crucial food supplies for humans. Showing you the interest in the continuing style of this address, the kangaroo, the symbol of Australia, appears throughout the country and is considered a powerful symbol of their ever-moving forward as animals. Loved and considered a symbol of friendliness and closeness to humans. Australia's cultural diversity is evident in most regions, especially in rural areas. Although eating kangaroo meat is still acceptable in some areas, especially in rural areas, it is controversial. Hunting kangaroos for meat is considered a violation of their habitat. Consuming the meat of an animal considered a national symbol is incompatible with Australian values and ways of life. Besides, Hendra disease caused by dendrovirus is becoming a significant risk to human health. The virus can be transmitted from kangaroo to humans through contact with their secretions and has potential to cause serious health problems. While kangaroos play an important role in maintaining Australia's ecosystem, they are facing extinction. The Australian government has recognized the importance of protecting kangaroos and has taken measures to ensure their survival. Protection measures include maintaining and preserving their natural habitat and reducing pressure from risk. The wild bear population is rapidly increasing in the United States, as they are now present in states. About 10 years ago, when Americans were camping in the woods and encountered wild bears in the woods, there were very few, and they were very timid when encountering humans. However, as they became dependent on human food, they grew accustomed to it and became increasingly aggressive. Irritable wild bears began to attack households and steal food, they move towards a city to search for food from farms and attack livestock farms ranging from garbage. And the U.S. government has had to implement measures to prevent wild animals from accessing livestock farms and to protect public. There are some simple and effective ways that we need to implement. The first solution is in areas outside of farms it's necessary to have a regime of sufficient food instead of providing too much food every day. By calculating the amount of food needed appropriately, we can minimize waste and avoid attracting wild bears. Minimize food waste not only conserves resources but also reduces the number of wild bears in the area. Excess food not only provides opportunities for wild bears but can also alter their behavior. By reducing food waste, we can create a safer environment for livestock and prevent wild bears from encroaching on farms. This ensures that both parties can share the habitat without posing a threat to each other. Additionally, employing measures to safeguard livestock feed is also a critical solution. Steel enclosures and electric fences can be utilized to ensure that livestock feed is shielded from the access of wild bears. This not only protects the feed but also ensures the safety of your livestock. Fencing